Hi guys, welcome back. I am back here again. Haven't got any mics or anything or camera pods, but what I have got is BMW M3s. Now I've had all the videos about the M3 Touring, which I'm really pleased, and I'm going to go through exactly the same thing as we did before. I'm going to go M3 estate, 77 cars. I'm going to look at the highest and I'm going to look at the lowest and then tell you why I picked this car, because you probably think, Richard, why did you buy a new M3 Touring? So I had a look back at my old videos and I was like, M3 Touring, gotta have one. And but I was gonna wait for them to be 50, 60K. It hasn't happened. The lowest at the moment, it seems, is 67. I did go and view some cars. One was, I think, about 66. The problem with this car, and it is a bit of an issue, is some of them are competition with the M bucket seats and people don't like them, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers buy them. I thought, yeah, I'm happy being last to the party if the party's a good one, you know. And I think that these now, or when you see what I've got for a new one, you think, Richard, you've got a good deal, because so 67 there, lowest. Highest, let's have a look, 107, 97, all this. But what happened was, I saw a lot of the YouTubers were getting them with all the, you know, bucket seats, bigger wheels, everything on them, and then didn't like them. Actually, when you want a Touring, you want just the normal seats. You want it to be comfortable. You want the right spec. So what happened was, I kept looking at these on here, and the reason I'm doing the video is I'm excited because I'm going to get the car next week. As soon as I'm back from holiday, I am getting this car and I'm really looking forward to it. So I kept looking at them, and as you see on there, some of them are discounted, 103. The most I could get off a new one was about £10,000. And I actually ordered that car, and apparently the gearbox went and it was a problem. So I ordered another one and I got 12,000 off. Then that was delayed. Then I just kept looking and thinking, oh, not gonna get one. And I thought, no, Richard, you gotta get one. So you see some here, 12,000 discount. I kept watching one and it come down, and it was new, and it come down under 80, and it was about 97 new, and actually would go up with the new tax rates that the government have kindly put in. But anyway, I ended up with £20,000 off the car, brand new. I'm going to give you a little video of the car in a minute. I now think that's value, and the reason I think it's value is because if I'm coming in at, say, 78k for a brand new, and remember, this is the higher spec 530 horsepower car. This isn't the 510 one. It's a 2025 plate. So here's, you know, some here have got ceramics, but here's a 2024 car, 78,995. So mine is a brand new car with the 530 horsepower engine. So I think I'm in a better position than what you guys think. So also, what do you think about £20,000 off? I know you're not all going to get that, but there's deals there. Look, there's deals, they're coming off. So I thought, well, if the lowest is 67, and that's the 510 horsepower, I'm getting the 530 LCI version of the Touring for 78. I think it was under 78. So I think that's a fantastic buy. Tanzanite blue, lovely spec. Well, you see the spec on the video. It's a lovely spec. I like the colour. I like this blue. Probably going to change the wheels. Just let this load, because, yeah, look at that. What do you think about that colour? I think it's lovely. I'll probably go for silver wheels just to balance it up. It's got all the spec I want. What's happening is these bucket seats are a bit of a nightmare, a bit like the Porsches. They're a bit fiddly. And the guys who want this Touring, I think, are maybe my age group, in their 50s. They had an E46, they couldn't get a Touring, they went RS4, they're coming back to M3 competition, and I think this is going to be awesome. Also, prices just keep going up of cars, don't they? So these are probably going to be 125, 130, or they'll launch a CS, and that'll be even more, and they just keep pushing them up. So I think I've got quite a good deal. And yeah, it is unusual for me to buy a new car, but I think at this sort of money, I think it's a good deal. And did I want to wait for them to come down to 50? Maybe. But how long is that going to be, and how much miles is that going to be? I think I can drive this car for quite a bit, not lose too much, but also just really enjoy it. It's the car I want. I want an estate. You know, I've been in these sort of hybrids and different ones for a while, trying to save by using home electricity and that, and maybe that hasn't really worked. This is just a car I want. I want to go straight down to Wales. I want to drive the car. I didn't realise it had head-up display. You see that in the video as well, which is great. I really appreciate that in cars. I like the head-up display. You know what I'm like with speeding tickets. I like to know my speed and seeing the directions of where I'm going. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'll put the video on now of the car, and then I've got to pick it up next week. I'll do the video on that. I'll be down at the dealership. Then I'm going to head down and get a full PPF at Elite Solutions, which I'm looking forward to having all that done. And then I'm done in the car. And these are the seats, you see, normal seats. And I think they're a much better option for resale point of view, but also I don't want, it's not that they're uncomfortable, I've sat in them, but it's just getting in and out. I get in and out of the car a lot with all the lakes and different things, and I've actually hopefully just bought another set of lakes that I'm going to build, well, while I'm on holiday. So I've done that. So I like going around to different lakes, going out the car, in the car. I don't want those high bucket seats. So yeah, I'm excited for this, and you can see why I bought new now, 20,000 off. What do you think? I'll put the video on of the car now, and then yeah, please leave all your comments and I'll have a read through.
So here is the BMW M3 Touring. It's in the Tanzanite blue. It's coming with the 19-inch black alloy wheels and the red brake calipers. It comes with the surround parking camera system. So you have got front cameras as well as the side camera and reverse camera. You have got the climate control in the rear as well. The sun protection glass. It has got the acoustic glass as well. Comes with the so you have the reverse camera, power tailgate with the drop-down rear seats. Also with the Touring, you can pop the glass section separately to load your items into the boot as well. The driver's seat has the 2-position memory settings. This one also has the Harman Kardon sound system upgrade. Kevin, the car has 26 miles on the clock. Comes with the widescreen curved screen interior. Wireless charging for your phone. You have your gear change paddles on the steering wheel, as well as the M shortcut paddles. Automatic lights and the head-up display as well.